What advice would you give to a young investor today?
Well, you've got to understand accounting. You've got to, that's got to be like a language to you. And so yeah, you have to know what you're reading. I mean, and unless you know that language, and some people have more aptitude for that than others. And that's one thing I learned by myself. Now I took courses in it afterwards, for example, but I learned it myself in it largely. So you have to do that, and you have to have the attitude that you're buying part of a business and not that you're buying something that wiggles around on a chart or that has resistance zones or 200-day moving averages or that you buy puts or calls on or anything like that. You're buying part of a business. And if you buy intelligently into a business, you're going to make money. And then you have to buy something that, in my view, which you do if you're buying a business, that you're not going to get a quote on for 5 years, that they're going to close the stock exchange tomorrow for 5 years, and that you'll be happy owning it as a business. If you owned Coca-Cola, it didn't really make any difference in 1920 when it went public. The important thing was what it was doing with customers. And you probably would have been better off if there wasn't any market in it for 30 or 40 years, because then you wouldn't have gotten tempted to sell it. And you'd just watch the business, and you'd watch it grow, and you'd feel happy.
What would you give to a young investor today?
Well, you've got to understand accounting. You've got to, that's got to be like a language to you. And so yeah.